All right, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. We also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and blessings to the elect, the brother Yashawamba.
Bonsapot.
All right, so basically, in celebration of the memorial of trumpets, all right, which, you know, spiritually now, the new trumpet is us warning, all right, and pushing the prophecies and pushing the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. But this is a law in the scriptures, all right. And we just wanted to wish you brothers a happy memorial blowing of trumpets. We hope that you brothers are staying in the spirit, you know, fighting, resisting Satan, and fleeing from Babylon spiritually, man. All right. But go ahead and read, brother.
Leviticus 23 and 24. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, ye shall have a Sabbath, a memorial of the blowing of the trumpets.
Right. This was the celebration of a new moon, the 7th month of the year. All right. This is a celebration of that. All right. Which you have people that are against the new moon. You have people who acknowledge that the new moon is the first day of the month, but then they deny the lunar Sabbath. If that's day one, then you know. But that's not the argument. Go ahead. Keep reading.
A memorial of blowing of the trumpets and the holy convocation.
Right.
Ye shall do nor servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
All right. Now, when you go down, let's get Numbers 10. All right. We're going to start at go to Numbers 10, and we're going to start at 1. All right. Go ahead.
Numbers 10 and 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, make thee 2 trumpets of silver, of a whole piece shalt thou make them. Thou shalt use them for the calling of the assembly, and for the journeying of the camps. And when they shall blow with them, all the assembly shall assemble themselves to thee at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And if they blow but with one trumpet, then the princes which are heads of the thousands of Israel shall gather themselves unto thee. When ye blow an alarm, then the camps that lie on the east parts shall go forward.
And that's what we're doing spiritually, man. All right. Get Psalms 40 and 3 real quick, brother Baba Kasha. Spiritually, we're blowing a trumpet, man. All right. Now, when we get back into our kingdom, the law, statutes, and commandments is going to be written in our heart, and we'll be able to do these things the right way. All right. But right now, we're working through the spirit, man. All right. Go ahead.
Psalms 40 and 3. And he put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power. Many shall see it and fear and shall trust in the Lord.
Right. The new song is the trumpet right now, man. All right. And we're blowing that trumpet. Now go back to
Numbers.
Yeah. And start where you were at. All right.
Numbers 10 and 7. But when the congregation is to be gathered together, ye shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm. And the sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow with the trumpets, and they shall be to you for an ordinance forever throughout your generations.
And, right. So that's the blowing of the trumpets, man. Go ahead. Read all the way to 10.
Verse 9. And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow.
And that's what we're doing right now.
Man.
Aren't we at war against the man who oppresseth us, man? Hey, the scripture saying in Exodus, I think, 17, that Amalek, the Lord would have war with Amalek from generation unto generation. That's our top enemy right now, man. He's throwing out all types of wickedness, and we're supposed to be proclaiming what? The righteousness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your power, and ye shall be saved from your enemies.
Right.
Man.
Read that again.
Verse Numbers 10 and 9. And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets.
Right, and we're blowing an alarm because the enemy is coming, man. The enemy is on his way, and you can see that clearly, man. Go ahead.
And ye shall be remembered before the Lord your power, and ye shall be saved from your enemies.
There you go. And the Lord is going to deliver us, man. That's all we got to do is continue to blow that trumpet, to push that word, man.
Yep.
All right, this is just an exhortation for brothers to continue pushing no matter what's going on, no matter what a nigga got to say, man. We have a job to do. We have been ordained, all right, to push the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is going to ultimately lead to our deliverance, man. Yeah. All right, now go to Nehemiah chapter 4 and start at 15, and we'll read down, and then that's it. 4? Yeah, Nehemiah 4, start at 15. Because this is dealing with the rebuilding of the temple, man.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what we're doing right now spiritually, man. Rebuilding the spiritual temple, man. Which the spirit is what everybody ultimately has a problem with, man. All right? Go ahead.
Nehemiah 4 and 15. And it came to pass, when our enemies heard that it was known unto us, and the Most High had brought their counsel to naught, that we would turn all of us to the wall, every one unto his work.
To his work, every one unto his work. Everybody had their particular order. Go ahead.
And it came to pass from that time forth that the half of my servants wrought in the work, and the other half of them held both the spears and shields, and the bows and the harbingers, and the rulers were behind all the house of Judah.
Man. You had everybody had their role. You had people watching. You had people working. Okay, that's what we are to do through the Spirit right now, man. In the building of this spiritual temple, because according to Peter's, we are a spiritual house now, man. With the chief cornerstone being Yahweh Shah the Messiah. It's order within this house, man. So to hell with niggas who don't like order, man. All right, the trumpet ain't got nothing to do with you, man. You're not blowing the trumpet. You playing the flute. You playing the flute, shit. Yeah. You know. Go ahead.
Verse 17, Nehemiah 4 and 17. They which build on the wall, and they that bear burdens with those that laden, every one with one of his hands wrought in the work, and with other hand held a weapon.
Right, right. And what's our weapon now? The truth, yeah. Man. All right, all right. So they're building on this wall, all right, which was the temple, the rebuilding of the temple, which was a decree given under Cyrus. All right, go ahead.
Verse 18. For the builders, everyone had his sword girded by his side.
That's us. All right.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And so builded, and he that sounded the trumpet was by me.
That's right. And that's us.
What's going on. That's what's going on right now.
Right now. Go ahead, brother. Speak on it if you want to.
Nah, that's plain.
That's right.
Go to 19.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 19. And I said unto the nobles, and to the rulers, and to the rest of the people, the work is great and large, and we are separated upon the wall, one far from another.
Right now, this applies. Brothers out there in the camp, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. You even got brothers that ain't on camera with the same doctrine, teaching the truth. Man, this truth is bigger than what we see. But the Lord gave us basically this to see so that we can have faith, man.
Okay.
But there's stuff going on all over the world that we don't even know about, man.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? This is what the Lord is dealing with here, but the Lord has a whole thing going, man. And brothers, that song and that vibration is going out, and the men of the Lord are waking up. But read that part again.
Nehemiah 4:19. And I said unto the nobles and to the rulers and to the rest of the people, the work is great and large, and we are separated upon the wall, right, one far from another.
Right. What does it say? The laborers are few, the harvest is plenty, yeah. But the laborers are few, man. So we're separated on this great wall, and we're all doing our particular job to build this spiritual temple, man. Go ahead.
In what place, therefore, ye hear the sound of the trumpet?
Right, and where are you hearing these things at? You're hearing it through the unicorn, all right? You're hearing it on the highways and the byways, all right? Go ahead.
And it said, resort ye thither unto us.
Resort ye thither to us. Wherever you hear the true trumpet, the true warning, that's where you're supposed to resort, all right? And be under, man, and be with, man. Yep. Who's teaching the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and who's playing games, man? You got guys talking about the flat earth. You got to go to NASA.
Yeah.
You know, the spinning earth, all types of crap. Like, well, you don't know what these guys are on, man.
Okay.
You know? What we're supposed to be doing is glorifying the acts and the works of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua throughout the planet Earth. And one of his works is getting rid of niggas, man. Sifting niggas out. Okay? Go ahead.
Resort ye thither unto us. Our power shall fight for us.
Right. And that's the trumpet. The trumpet is brought up again, man.
Man.
Go ahead.
So we labored in the work, and half of them held the spears from the rising of the morning till the stars appeared.
That's right. And right now, you can go onto the internet, all right, and you can see brothers laboring. You get all day, all night. You can see videos, man. It's living water, man.
It's flowing, man.
It's flowing, man. So we wanted to give you brothers, just exhort you brothers to continue blowing that trumpet, to continue pushing this word, to stay in the spirit, resist Satan, all right, rebuke carnal thoughts, man. Do what you got to do to stay within this brotherhood and fight. Stay in order too, man. It's another thing, man. Brothers, we got to be in order, man. All right?
See,
Go ahead.
And man, listen, man. Yahweh Shah bought them with a price. So we can't be acting like niggas and acting like, had the same mindset we had before we came into it. Because he paid the price with his blood in the book of Acts 20 and 28.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it makes sense that you have to be, Yahweh Shah didn't die for a nigga not to be in order, man.
Right.
He didn't die for you to be acting the way you acting and teaching false doctrine, man.
Right.
So the real men who he died for, shed his blood for, they doing this, they in their lot, man.
Right.
It's just plain.
That's just plain, so hopefully you brothers and sisters were edified. We want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.